Hello crafty friends, welcome. I am here today to share a project for the Creepy Cute Chronicles Newsletter tonight from Oddball Stamps. And tonight's image is this adorable unicorn girl. The image is called Gwendolyn and the Unicorn Spiders. I think that the unicorn spiders are super adorable, so I decided to color her as, like a unicorn. So I made her hair in different colors. So I am using some purple, pink, and blue just to color it all around, just to kind of make it unicorny magical. I think that the idea of unicorn spiders is super awesome. At first, before I had looked up the name of the stamp, I thought that these were just like some fuzzy monster, unicorn monsters, that they were super adorable. I did not use the web for this one, which now that I'm thinking about it, I should have used it so that way I could show you guys the name of the image. But I just thought it was just super cute by itself that I decided to do this on its own. Now I am doing the coloring using my Sig watercolor markers, and I'm using them to blend within each other just to kind of, mix the colors. I'm not really doing any shading or a lot of it, except for when I do the little fuzzy ball there. I am also going to be using some my water brush so that way I can blend the marker a little bit out. But when you do this, because this paper is not watercolor, you want to make sure that you are very careful that you do not use a lot of water for that. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am happy to have you here. And let me explain to you a little bit about the Oddball Stamps if you don't know what the company is or what the Creepy Cute Chronicles is. It is a newsletter that gets released every Friday where you get a free image. These are digital images that you are going to be able to download, and the newsletter comes straight to your email. All you have to do is sign up for it. So I am going to be leaving a link down below to Oddball Stamps so that way you know where to go and sign up for, to get the newsletter if you haven't done it. Also, make sure that you check out all the other stamps that they have because there is tons of super adorable images, especially if you like the creepy cute. There is a lot of zombies and, there's a little bit of everything for everyone. So make sure that you guys check it out. Also, I keep forgetting to mention that you guys are able to use my coupon code, which is MON and the number 1, to get, when you buy 2 images, you get another one free. So basically get 3 for 2. So make sure that you guys use that coupon if you do go and purchase any images. Also here you can see I am just going to be finishing the coloring. Remember that there are challenges that you can join. There is a monthly challenge for Oddball Stamps. We usually have one for the Oddball Ambassadors as well, so make sure that you check out on Instagram for for all the details so you can participate in those as well. That is another way that you can win super cool prizes and sometimes images as well. So make sure to check out those challenges as well. Here I am adding a little bit of a gray color around the fuzzy part of the little girl's jacket because I don't have a lot of color behind it, so I have to add a little bit because something looks white only because of all the color that's around it. But because I was thinking of doing this as a 1-layer card and I really liked how clean and simple it looked against the white background, I didn't want to color the whole background at all, so I decided to leave it as is. And that's why I added a little bit of the gray. And here you can see how I am just kind of blending out some of that blue with my water brush so that way it's not as dark. I'm using a little bit of a yellow to color the little spider's horn, and I'm going to use also a little sparkle pen to add a little bit of sparkle because every unicorn should be sparkly and shiny. So here I added that, and then I'm almost done coloring my image here, and then that's when I decided to create it and make it a shaker instead. So here I am adding a little bit of pink eyeshadow and glitter to the little girl to just kind of pop her eyes a little bit. For the little stars I use a Jelly Roll pen. This is a purple pen so that way I could color those little itty bitty stars and add a little bit of shine and color. I did come back and add a little bit of shine. Sometimes when you use watercolor markers or the little zig brushes, if you mess up a little like I did up by that little ear, just come back with your water brush and just kind of dab it out. So here I am going to be turning this into a shaker, and I cut out a little frame from this purple color, and I'm just putting in my acetate. I like to use a Tombow mono multi glue to adhere acetate to my paper because it does give me a little bit of wiggle room, and it is very strong. So I usually use that, but you could use a strong adhesive or the tape that will work as well. So once I added to my little panel, I went ahead and cut out a bunch of little strips of foam tape, and I added it all around. Now I am going to be filling in my area for sequin, and I found that doing it this way by putting it on my paper is a lot easier than, kind of trying to tip it over when you're trying to center something. So I'm just adding a different mix of sequins, different pinks, purples, golds, and white iridescent color here. I'm also adding some little unicorn sequins that I got from a giveaway that I won on Instagram from Elle's Sequins, I believe it is. And it is already this unicorn mix with blues and stuff, but I thought the little unicorns were adorable. I added a little bit of the chunky iridescent glitter as well, because why not? You have to add a lot of glitter and sparkle to a shaker. However, I didn't want to add too much because I didn't want the shaker elements to overpower the image or also cover the sentiment around. So I only added a little bit. Here you can see I had cut that little section because I wasn't going to put glitter, but when I decided to put glitter, I didn't want any of it escaping. So here I am just popping it back in, and that pretty much completes my card. I am just going to be adding it to the card base. I use my art glitter glue to just put it all around and add it to the card base. I really hope that you guys enjoy this project. It's kind of quick and simple, but I really enjoyed it, and I think this image is super adorable. So if you have not downloaded the image from last week, make sure that you do that today, by this afternoon, because it will not be available afterwards. So make sure that you do it so you don't miss out. To decorate the inside of my card, I decided to add one of those little unicorn spiders to the inside, and that pretty much completed it. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and make sure to check out my blog if you'd like to see more still photos. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.